I learned about sovereign health. My dad actually found the program, but who originally found it, I think, was Tad. He's somebody that I knew about before I was trying to go to rehab for quite some time, actually. And he's the one who found me a couple different programs. I think he introduced it to my sister the same day that it was introduced to my father, and he went online and did the research. I was hitting it really hard, basically, and then it just got worse and worse. And I get a little bit better, and then I get worse again. Because staying sober was always the issue. It wasn't getting that way, it was staying sober. That was difficult for me. I could have a month or 2 months, even 6. I just couldn't cut it. I didn't have the skills. I had no coping skills whatsoever. I didn't know how to live. I was shooting up meth, and it's funny because doing drugs, heavy in drugs, and I was sitting there thinking, well, I don't really need rehab. But I wanted to go anyway, but I was thinking that to myself, you needed it. And then my mom had $20,000 worth of jewelry missing, and she thought it was me. This time it was not. So that day she said I needed to leave, so out of all the places in the world to choose to come, I chose rehab. And it was just like that. And then I came here. Well, I kept doing better, and then I'd get worse. Like, I could quit on my own for about 2 or 3 months, 6 months. Didn't really matter because it was only a matter of time until I went back out again. What attracted me, I was sick of being sick and tired. You know, everybody says that. It's a cliche, but it's true. I was really sick of it. I just couldn't handle anything on my own, at least not for long enough to stay clean. Because that didn't even matter. I'd always find some reason, some excuse. I'd always find something wrong. I'd always find something wrong and use over it. It didn't even matter. I mean, I'd start fights just so I could go out and use. I couldn't take it. My first impression was, like, I'm going to spend the next couple of months here. I remember seeing the people. It was like the first thing, the staff and everybody. I remember Kimmy, the first person who said hi to me. She was a client, and I didn't know if she was staff or not. Like, you know, you don't really notice the badges just yet until it was all really new to me. So I was still on that pink cloud. So I noticed the people and the staff, and it was a very welcoming atmosphere. It was really nice because you walk into a room and you automatically fit in. It's, you know, they always say, welcome home at the meetings, and so that's what it was like. It was like coming home. Expectations. I came in with literally none. I didn't look at the website. I had no idea what to expect, so all this was new to me, and I want to say that if I had expectations, they've been met. Everything that I needed to get done has been done. I really didn't have any expectations. I mean, I just wanted to get better, and I am, and I'm still working on that, but the staff is great. The staff is great, the clients are great, groups are great. Everything was awesome. Oh man, okay. I went to Cali. Cali Real was my first house that I got to go into, and it was awesome. I hadn't seen the beach in forever, so it'd been a couple years. So the last time I saw it was in Hawaii, so got to Cali Real, and I remember I was like, what? Because there's big glass windows everywhere, and you can see right out. And it's awesome to wake up in the morning and you get to look at the ocean. Like, wow, that's awesome. And they had a swimming pool, which I thought was weird. Like, well, why can't we go to the ocean? But it was like, oh, yeah, it's cool. It was awesome. I love the house and the people, and it's big. The staff has been great. They do their jobs really, really well. I only have positive things to say about staff and therapists. I really have nothing. I have nothing negative to say at all. They were great. They did their job. They were awesome. I mean, I've never met better people in my life. So. I liked music therapy and yoga and meditation, but my favorite was equine because I have a strong history with horses. So I used to break horses. I mean, coming from that, it was really nice and very, very therapeutic to be able to see the animals, and I love to hear their heartbeat. I don't know, there's something about something about it that's very, very soothing and calming. A lot of people you don't understand until you're actually with the animals. It's not just it's not Dr. Dolittle. It's not like that. It's on a deeper level that you actually have this understanding, and it's insane because the way the horses are, you can actually, they feed off of you. It really was something different for me, and I really, really enjoyed it. And it was nice to see the others enjoy it as well. Well, I guess we're all going through it, we're all going through the same thing. They have a really, really rough background, and so do we, and it's different from other animals like dogs and whatnot, but the horses are different. They're bigger, they're smarter. It's nice to be able to heal with them because without even talking, which I know they can't talk, but there's this deeper level of communication with the horses. Like, we've been there, we've gone through it, and it's nice because we're all broken, and it's nice to be able to put ourselves back together. Typical day in treatment. That consists of waking up at 6 a.m. You wake up, you take your meds. So you take your meds, you eat breakfast, you go to the gym, or you go on a beach walk. Depends on what schedule. It's really, really good structure. And then we go to the clinic. Then we get to the clinic, we have group all day. We have lunch, and then we get to go home. Get to, a little bit of a break. Then we go to a meeting every night. And then come back, take meds, go to sleep, and then start all over again. Helping each other. They're good listeners. When you have a problem, I don't even know how to say it. It's just, we all come from the same, we all have the same kind of background. They understand really well, if I can ever, that's really what it is. They get it. I don't want to say that they're very structured and they're not too hard on people. It's really nothing, you can't find this anywhere else. Like, anywhere in the world you couldn't possibly walk into a room where you're just accepted. Like, everybody loves you, It's insane, to be honest. I mean, you can mess up and whatnot, and I understand that, you have to, there's consequences for it, but they still understand you're not judged for it. They're really good at that, and really good with the therapy sessions as well, in group. They just keep it together. I like it. No matter what's happened throughout the day with who or whatever, they're good about that. That's a hard one. That's really hard for me to, because I'm taking a little bit of everything with me. But the most would have to be those groups that I got to spend with all those different people. Just all those words that I've said over the past 3 months, everything that I've heard, I've heard other people say, that stays with me. It doesn't leave me, so it was really nice. I'm gonna miss everybody a lot. Any tips for newcomers? Just stick with it. I noticed that a lot of people want to bail after like the first day or the first 2 weeks, and it gets better. I mean, you hit your 30 days, it gets really rough. You're about to hit 60 days, even harder, and 90 days, you're just like, I gotta go. But if you just stick with it and just stay strong, work your program. And keep coming back, because it does work, but you really have to work it. You gotta want it. That's what I would tell them, is you really gotta want this. I mean, this is your life, and that's your future. Like, how bad do you want it? Do you want to go back out, and do you want to live that life? Because you're here for a reason. So get it right.